As Monday Night Raw kicked off this week, Adam Pearce took the center stage to present Rhea Ripley with the prestigious Women's World Championship. In a grand gesture, Pearce unveiled the brand new title and handed it over to Ripley. The crowd erupted with excitement as Mysterio rushed down the ramp to join the celebration, placing the championship around Ripley's waist. Taking hold of the microphone, Ripley graciously asked Mysterio to share with everyone his admiration for her. However, to her disappointment, the crowd responded with boos, deeming Mysterio words disrespectful. Undeterred, Mysterio defended himself by stating that behind every great woman is a great man, proudly assuming that role for Ripley. Just then, the arena was electrified as Cody Rhodes' music filled the air, signaling his arrival. Making his way down to the ring, Rhodes engaged the audience by asking them what they wanted to discuss. He then shifted the focus to Ripley and her newly won title, expressing his respect for her achievements. Rhodes directed everyone's attention to a video highlighting their intense confrontation from the previous week. Rhodes openly expressed his desire for Brock Lesnar to accept his challenge, but he questioned Lesnar's courage, doubting whether he had what it takes. Seizing the moment, Rhodes issued a challenge of his own to Mysterio for a match at Money in the Bank. In response, Mysterio confidently declared that he feared no one in the world and promised to embarrass Rhodes just like he would anyone else. Rhodes pressed for a definitive answer, and Ripley, speaking on Mysterio's behalf, accepted the challenge while praising Mysterio's masculinity over Rhodes and anyone else in the arena or watching at home. Out of nowhere, The Miz appeared, attempting to blindside Rhodes. However, Rhodes quickly gained the upper hand, delivering a powerful clothesline that sent Miz tumbling out of the ring. Yet, before Rhodes could fully recover, Mysterio took advantage of the situation, launching a cheap shot from behind. Later in the show, it was time to hear from the formidable Becky Lynch, who proudly proclaimed that the man had arrived in Wichita and was setting her sights on Money in the Bank. Reflecting on her illustrious career, Lynch revealed that the one accomplishment she had yet to achieve was becoming the holder of the Money in the Bank briefcase. She explained that true power lies with the individual who possesses the briefcase, as they have the ability to strike fear into the champion and disrupt their game. Lynch expressed her affinity for dangerous situations and claimed that no one was more afraid than Trish Stratus. To solidify her position, Lynch introduced her insurance policy, Zoe Stark, who she believed could never defeat Stratus. With Stark's music hitting, she made her presence known, countering Lynch's claims by stating that Lynch had never defeated Stratus. Lynch confidently responded by highlighting the lessons she had learned from her failures, attributing those experiences to her greatness. She acknowledged Stark's in-ring abilities but criticized her lack of personality, igniting a spark of anger within Stark. Stark confronted Lynch, pointing out that Lynch only remained relevant due to Nia Jax breaking her face. Stark accused Lynch of trying to ride the coattails of her own fame and the legacy of Stratus. Boldly, Stark challenged Lynch to a match at Money in the Bank, and Lynch, refusing to wait until the scheduled event, accepted the challenge on the spot. As tensions escalated, Chelsea Green's music suddenly blared through the arena. Green and Sonya Deville made their way to the ring, with Green taunting Stark. Although Stark confronted Green, she ultimately backed down. Green took the opportunity to remind everyone that Lynch had attacked her unprovoked. The previous week, Sonya Deville chimed in, clarifying that she didn't support Green out of care but rather because she had a vested interest in her success. Before the situation could escalate further, Lynch intervened, challenging Green to step into the ring for a match. The highly anticipated clash between Becky Lynch and Chelsea Green commenced as the bell rang. Lynch wasted no time, launching herself at Green with a powerful leg lariat that sent her crashing to the outside. Stark observed from the ramp as the action unfolded. Upon returning from a commercial break, Lynch and Green engaged in a fierce exchange of right hands. Green attempted to counter Lynch's kick to the midsection but narrowly dodged it, instead forcing Lynch face first into the mat. However, Lynch retaliated with an uppercut and swiftly ascended to the top turnbuckle. Green joined her there, but Lynch displayed her agility and determination by pushing Green off and executing a precise missile dropkick. Green rolled to the outside, but Lynch pursued her, delivering a forceful elbow to her head. Lynch relentlessly smashed Green into the barricade multiple times before tossing her back into the ring. Determined to secure victory, Lynch set up for her signature move, the manhandle slam. However, Green evaded the attack, attempting to roll Lynch up for a surprise victory. Unfazed, Lynch displayed her ring awareness and rolled through the roll-up, immediately transitioning into her dreaded disarm her submission hold. Green had no choice but to submit, granting Lynch the hard-earned victory. Transitioning backstage, the cameras caught glimpses of Judgment Day, a group engaged in deep conversation. Rhea Ripley approached Finn Balor, sensing his silent contemplation, and inquired about his well-being. Balor admitted that he had a lot on his mind. Meanwhile, Damian Priest joined Ripley, Balor, and Dominic Mysterio, requesting that they allow him to face Matt Riddle alone before walking away with purpose. In the next electrifying match, Raquel Rodriguez faced off against Shayna Baszler, accompanied by the imposing presence of Ronda Rousey. The bell rang, and the two competitors locked up, initiating a clash of power and skill. Rodriguez showcased her strength by executing a pair of fallaway slams, setting the stage for her signature corkscrew elbow. However, Baszler, recognizing the danger, rolled out of the ring, temporarily evading Rodriguez's onslaught. Showing resilience, Rodriguez swiftly brought Baszler back inside the ring. but Baszler retaliated with a series of well-placed kicks, targeting Rodriguez's ankle. The relentless Baszler stomped on Rodriguez's ankle, hoping to weaken her. Despite the pain, Rodriguez summoned her inner strength, countering Baszler's assault with a powerful clothesline and a breathtaking twisting senton. As the match reached its climax, Rodriguez prepared for her finishing move, the Texana Bomb. However, Ronda Rousey, ever the imposing presence, inserted herself into the action, distracting Rodriguez. Taking advantage of the diversion, Baszler swiftly rolled up Rodriguez, securing the victory. Meanwhile, during the Chad Gable vs. Eric match, tensions rose to new heights. Gable displayed his agility and precision, ascending to the top turnbuckle and executing a daring diving headbutt. Meanwhile, Valhalla, eager to engage in the action, charged toward Dupree. However, Dupree caught her off guard with a well-executed arm drag, temporarily preventing Valhalla from intervening. Ivar, ever watchful, held Valhalla back, preventing further interference and maintaining the fair competition between Gable and Eric.